Welcome to Life, Death, and the Law, presented by the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen, hosted by attorneys Shawn Garner and Adam Hansen.
How do the Gen Zers feel about the government in general? We've got, Kylie, would you consider yourself on the political scale left of center, right of center? You don't have to tell me all your political ideology, but just say, which way do you lean?
Right, a bit right.
Right of center. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna hit you with specific policy issues to see whether those fit right or left of center, because quite honestly, I think that anybody that's so party loyal, I think that's the downfall of our country. So anyway, I won't walk you into that trap. But Martine, how about you?
I'm not really leaning to one specific side because, sometimes you just have to admit that one side just has a better point. Like during the whole Trump election and especially during the pandemic, everybody was like, Trump's so bad and blah, 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 blah. But he did great for our businesses. And I had to be like, if someone else was in the office, it would have just shut down everything. And God knows how many other businesses would have closed. That wasn't just mom and pop shops. Everything probably would have been shut down for even till now.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful. I think if more people had that opinion about right and left and policies in general, it's I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I'm an American. Tell me a policy. I'll tell you whether or not I agree with it. This tribal loyalty to one side or the other, I think, is really self-defeating. Cody, how about you?
I mean, I've been a Republican since I was in sixth grade.
So you are tribal loyal?
To a degree. I think I've kind of realized I'm probably more libertarian, but I want to be on a winning team. So you have to pick one side or the other.
Well, that ain't us lately.
Yeah, I know. But at the end of the day, I identify with the principles the Republicans originally stood for: less government, less intrusion in your life. Leave me alone.
But when they actually get into power, they never practice that.
You know what? And we see that. And we see 80% of the people are in the middle and they're just kind of left behind. And the fringe on the sides are really dictating the conversation.
I think that this election cycle, the Libertarians really missed a huge opportunity to come forward with a good candidate, because if there was ever an opportunity in recent memory, this is it, because we've got the extreme left with Biden, and we've got the extreme right with MAGA and Trump. And there are a lot of people that they don't like either of those camps. They want something rational and reasonable. And the libertarian view, the third-party view, presents that. Most of the time when I hear the libertarians' policies, I agree with 90% of it. So the libertarian is typically looked at as the spoiler. Whatever party he leans a little bit more toward, that candidate generally is going to lose, because he's going to pull, say, 3%, 2%, and that the margins are so thin between the two major parties that he's going to spoil that party's candidate's opportunity. And so I'll have to admit, in 2016, I did vote for, I think it's Ron Johnson. He was the, am I right?
The New Mexico governor?
Yes.
I believe so.
And so I voted for him. And because Trump was a little too radical as far as his lifestyle. And I had a hard time imagining a president where I could take a look at him and what was going on in his daily affairs and in his history, and telling my kids, that's the guy that you want to aspire to become like. And so, and then there's Hillary Clinton, and she was the opposite end of the political spectrum, and so I voted for the libertarian at that point. But now we're even further divided, so I think the libertarians blew it. Sorry, I went off.
Coming up, more thought-provoking conversations on life, death, and the law right after this.